Hey, this is Christopher and
Cassie.
And we're down at Dice and Dine for this week's Sunday school. And this week we are teaching the two-player game,
Sky Team.
where the goal is to land a plane. How simple is that, right? And we love it, don't we?
Yes, it is so addicting. We could not get enough of playing this game.
No, we kept playing it over and over and over again. And there are so many elements we have not even got to, because they have the advanced version as well, and we did not even get to the advanced version.
Like, it's simple, the game, the rules, but once you start playing it, there's so many different ways to lose. And like, there's one way to win, and there's like 20 different ways to lose. It's insane. It's insane.
Okay, so let me go over the basics real quick for everybody. 2 players, so you have the pilot, you have the co-pilot. Okay, it's a dice rolling game. Now, when you roll, though, you're keeping your dice secret, so you're hiding them from the other player. And by the way, everything that we're going to go over is right here on the inside of your little dice tent. I don't know what we would call it.
Dice tent, dice bay, whatever.
Okay, so the goal of the game is to simply land a plane without crashing into other planes, right? Now, as you look at this board, you'll see it looks very confusing. It is not that bad. These numbers designate the value of the dice. So 2, 4, 6. Here we have 1 or 2, 2 or 3, 4 or 5. You guys get it, right? So like
2 or 3, you would place 2.
Well, let's explain what they are first, okay? So every round, you will be descending 1,000 feet. So this indicates your altitude. This indicates kind of your radar and what other planes are out there, okay? And you can see they're designated pilot, co-pilot, or either one.
Based on their color of it's on your map.
By the end of the game, you have to have all of your landing gear down as the pilot. Co-pilot has to have all of the flaps down, right?
Yep.
And you have to have your brakes activated at full power, your brake power all the way up, and be able to land the plane. Also,
this has to be forward.
You have to be level. You have to be flying level.
So you can't be like flying like this.
To land.
You can't land like that.
So every round, and these are the different rounds, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds, basically. Yeah. 6 or 7 rounds. Every round, you will descend 1,000 feet, okay? And every round, your radar, I just call it the radar, I don't know what else it is, with the other planes, will reduce based upon this meter, which we'll talk about in a second. Now, as you're flying, you also need to avoid these other planes. So let me explain each area. You'll be rolling your 4 dice, and the first place that you would want to play here would be right up here, your tilt, okay? The way this works is the first player, and this altimeter designates the first player. So blue in this case. First player would put their die, okay? Number 4.
This can be any number.
Any number, but here's the thing. You want these to be equal. If they're equal, your plane keeps flying level. If they go out of whack, the plane tilts towards the higher number. If it ever tilts all the way over, then you lose the game. That's way number 1 to lose. You keep moving the game, I have to keep fixing that. Okay. So you do not want to tip the plane over. So let's say that it had moved there. Then next round, I put down a 5, she puts down a 4. Then we would go back 1. Okay, so you can even it out. So the first thing you'd want to play is one of these. Okay? Now that's going to decide your tilt. I recommend that's the first thing you play, because that'll give the other player the opportunity to have more options with their dice that they're hiding from you as to what to play.
Because they don't know what dice.
And try to stay in the middle. Try to do like a 3 or a 4. Because if you do a 1 and they only have 5 or 6, well, you're going to lose automatically that round. The next thing you must play every round is your power. Okay, your engine power. I guess the speed is what it's designating here. And when you play the speed, let's say I play a 4 and Cassie plays a 6. Now, that's where this meter comes in. Okay? The way this works is when it comes to the number of planes that are around you, and I guess the radar that's around you, If you end up adding these two dice together and it falls in the first section, this moves 0. If it falls in the middle section between the blue and the orange, it moves 1.
Oh, 1.
Yeah. And if it falls up here, it moves 2. Now this can be a problem because let's say that these two numbers added up to 10. Well, then this is going to go down 2 this round. This is only going to go down 1 the round. And so you'll want to even it out eventually. So then you're going to want to try to fall in this area here so that this one moves 0 and this one moves 1. You'll understand when we start doing it. So these are the two main areas that you must play. Other areas that you'll want to play is, for me, landing gear. So if I put a 2 here, I activate the landing gear, and that stays activated the entire time you're playing. Yeah, you don't flush that or anything. When that activates, you'll see that the blue is going to move up 1. Well, now this little area that we have to move this chart 1 is smaller. Now we have to have a 6, a 7, or an 8 instead of 5, 6, 7, or 8.
Which is why
however,
you don't want to like use them all up, because if you use them all up, it's going to be impossible to move 2.
Yeah. So you want to use that sparingly. But when she plays one, let's say she played the 2 there, her orange one goes up 1. So she activates that. Orange goes up 1. Now we have that nice big area to keep them equal. Because at the end of the game, these two charts have to be equal at the end. You have to be at the airport and you have to be on the ground when you get there.
Or else you will lose.
You lose.
Again, for this is the second way you can lose.
Yeah, there's plenty of ways to lose.
There's lots of ways.
Now, another option when playing, okay, so you'll want to have all of these activated by the time you get down there. Another way that I, as the pilot, can play is here, and this increases the brake power. Boop. Because at the end of the game, when we're at the ground, we're going to roll, and our dice here have to add up to less than wherever this red marker is.
So you want to try to get it all the way up.
And it's your brake power. So if you have brake power of 4 and you roll a 6, you're going too fast, and you're going to lose. You're going to crash your plane.
Again.
Okay. So this is brake power. Okay, so you'll want to build that up. Eventually this red marker will continue to move up. Other areas that we can play, she has 2, I have 1. Of this area, this is communication. So when we communicate, we move up that number of places, 1, 2, and that plane goes away.
And you don't count the space that you're on.
Correct. Because as this moves down 1, this moves down designated by this area. If a plane ever appears in your window,
you will lose.
Can I get it down there? Like that.
You will lose.
You lose because you're flying right into those planes.
Yeah, and you're going...
Yeah. So you have to keep clearing that. So whenever you have the chance, clear that. That's what these areas are for. So we've done landing gear, we've done flaps, we've done power, we've done brakes. Coffee cups. Coffee cups mean you can put any die here that you want, and you will earn a coffee cup. Doesn't matter what the value is. Then at any point during the game, either player can take that coffee cup and either add or subtract 1 to the value of their die.
Which can be very
Instead of
useful.
moving up 2 here, we would move up 3, 1, 2, 3, and get rid of one of these. And so that's useful later on. So you want to build up the coffee cups, okay? And so that's coffee cups. And there was one other area. Oh,
tokens.
Reroll. You'll notice on some of these little icons here, you'll see the little icon. This is a reroll. This goes into our reroll reserve. And so at any point, one of us can play this and reroll any number of dice that we have. We both get to reroll those dice.
Yes.
And that's basically it.
That's how you play.
Those are the rules of the basic game. So what do you say? Let's go ahead and give it a shot? So, yeah, let's turn everything off. Let's make sure we're back to where we were before the explanation. And we're going to go through, and we're going to try to land our plane. We're only going to do this once.
Which we're probably going to not be successful, but we can try. We can do really good, or we can do really bad.
And by the way, I just want to remind you that all of this is here inside. So on the final turn, there are no airplane tokens on the approach track. That's what they call it, I guess. All your flaps and landing gear are on green. Your plane is horizontal, and your speed is less than your brakes. Okay, if you do that, boom, you land.
Yes, it has everything in the player aid, which you will find.
So let's get to it, okay? All right, let's do a quick game. So I'm going to play first. We both roll, and using what I said, I'm going to place a 3.
Okay, that's not too shabby.
Go back and forth, so we're tilting 1. My turn here, if I play... So we want this 5, 6, 7, or 8. I'm just going to put a 1.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
that's going to be good. That means it's going to move 1.
Yes.
And then I'm going to try to get rid of some of these planes. So I'm going to go up 1, 2. Let's get rid of that.
I'm gonna go up.
And this can be a very fast game.
I'm gonna go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because
Okay.
if you don't get rid of some of them in advance, then they will catch up to you very soon, and then you won't have enough
Yeah,
spaces.
you won't be able to do it. And so I have one more to play. I'm going to go ahead and put it here. Oh, no, the token's upside down. And there, which means this moves up 1.
I'm also going to put one here so that this moves up 1.
That's the end of the round.
Yes.
Okay, now we have the reroll option that goes over here. And because we landed in this area, that moves down 1. Our altimeter moves down 1. We're even, that's what you want. Okay, so we take our dice back. Everything stays activated that was activated.
Okay.
And we continue.
Let's go.
You're
I can
first.
go first.
Both roll.
Okay. We're gonna put in this number.
4. And so, oh, good. If I go here, go back to center. You.
Let me go ahead and put in a 5.
And we need 6, 7, 8, or 9. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't really have any good ones here.
Okay.
Oh, I do.
Oh, wait a second. Because I think. Okay, so I don't want to activate any of these because this will move
Yeah,
up.
that'll
and then
move
we'd be
up.
out of that. Okay. Your turn.
I can add one though if you want. Do you want me to add one? So that it's up more, or do we
No,
want to?
just go
Okay,
ahead.
yeah. Let me go up 5 again. 1,
This was a 4.
2, 3, 4, 5.
This was.
Oh, 4 or 2?
I don't remember. Okay.
I don't remember, but we do know that we got in here, so.
Okay, so you got rid of that. I am. These have to be played in order. I don't think these do. Guess I'll get rid of some. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Okay.
I guess I can go ahead and get a little coffee cup.
Future use. And I'll go ahead and put a coffee cup there. Okay, so we're going to have to buckle down. Because the
Coffee
game
cups.
goes really fast. So we fell in this area, so they both
Yes.
move down to 1.
And as we know, this one's
1.
done.
Those are even. Alright, now we're going to have to get serious here.
Okay.
Because if this moves down 1, we're
Oh.
in trouble. But we do have coffee cups to use, so
Oh, okay, that's
please
good.
stop bumping that. I'm sorry to fix that. Alright,
Oh, wait, okay, this is good.
so it's my turn. My turn to go first. So, go here.
I'll just go here. Oh, and I'm gonna use coffee cup. So I can make this a 1. There you go.
Guess I'm going to have to do the same thing. Use that
Good thing
back.
we got those coffee cups, Simon.
Yeah, we would have been done already. 1. Get rid of that.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and place this. Actually, let me go ahead and get a coffee cup first. Don't
Oh, we
use
need
it.
to get you playing.
Don't use it. Don't use it. Don't use it.
Okay. And oh, we still have to do that. I have to play there.
We have to do that in 2 turns. I should have done that instead
Yeah, that's
of
what I said. We should always do those ahead of time. Always do those 2 first, in my opinion.
using coffee cup to switch
'Cause if you
my
mess
2
those
to
up.
a 3 because it was originally a 2.
Okay, so we're still level. And
I don't really know what this is gonna do.
I guess I'll play here and get us another coffee cup, but we're gonna get in trouble here.
No!
So we're gonna have to hit these
Oh
things.
my god,
quickly.
no!
11.
No! That's
Oh, I have a coffee cup. You could use it.
No, because then it's still gonna get to 10, and 10's right here.
Oh.
It doesn't matter if I use coffee cup or not. So we're gonna have to move down. Wait, then we're gonna lose.
Yep.
Wait, this is gonna go down, not the other one.
No, because we fell in this range, so it goes down 2. 1, 2.
No.
We lost.
it was only 3 turns. How did we lose?
I told
See,
you.
as you can see, it's very, very, very hard.
Yeah, this happens very quickly. Well, but you get the basic idea. I was hoping
That's so
we'd win.
sad. I thought we would win.
I know with the number of times we've played this thing, you should win.
Okay,
now,
so
some of the variations. Let me go over the variations and stuff that they have.
Just keep in mind, we've also played this like 6 times and only won like twice.
Yeah.
So this is very strategic, gotta think about.
So some of the other modules that you can do is that they have, let's see, you can add elements where you're keeping track of your fuel. Okay.
That already seems hard.
Yeah, we've never done any of these. You also have the traffic die, which will add planes as you're going. That's another die over here. You have this meter, which is called the intern. An intern has been assigned to you, and they'll be helpful during the landing. But you must finish their training. So you have to finish their training, and then they get to do all kinds of abilities. We also have the wind. Okay, that you can take into account.
That's insane.
You can play in real time where you set a timer and you have got to like quickly do the moves. Okay, let's see. This one is a kerosene leak, so you're losing fuel. Ice breaks. Then there are other elements that you can adapt in here or add in here, and you also get all of these different airports. Okay, from all over.
As you can see, it gets even more insane.
And we lost at the most basic one. So.
Yeah.
But there you go. That's Sky Team. Prepare for landing.
Prepare for landing.
Give it a shot. Let us know if you win. We messed up. We should have won.
We should have for the first.
I told you to pick a game that we'd be good at. Apparently we were not. So there you go. Sky Team, highly recommended. And we had heard about this game quite a bit. It took us a while to get it in.
Yes.
It takes about 20 minutes to play on average or less if you're us. And it's good for 12. It's good for 12 and up. So come down to Dine right here. You can give it a shot here. Check it out. We sell it down here as well. Or check it out at your local game store. We highly recommend Sky Team. It's fantastic. So thanks for watching. I'm Christopher.
Cassie.
And watch for us next time. We'll lose at another game.
Have fun playing.